Derek says, were you either surprised to hear Michael Cole name drop Chris Jericho's name and his move during the broadcast at Crown Jewel? It's extremely rare to hear someone else's name associated from another company. Do you think Michael Cole would have needed permission from Triple H to say Chris Jericho's name, or is this a prelude to Chris Jericho's return and possibly seen as final opponent, or possibly an in-ring segment send-off? So, do you think...
let's look at this logically.
Yeah.
What benefit would WWE have by bringing up Chris Jericho's name if he's not coming in? There's no logical explanation for that. So I would think just by him saying the name at Chris Jericho, he's not long off from coming back into the company. Now, if Vince would still hold a grudge against him for leaving, which that has been known to happen, I don't think Michael Cole would have said his name. And I don't think Michael Cole would have said his name unless he was given free access to say his name, or he may have even been told to mention his name doing that, because it's a prelude to him coming in, which starts talk like we're talking right now. And now the people, since his name comes up, now they say, well, it's Chris Jericho. And that gets the people interested again.
Chris Jericho's always been really good at generating interest for himself and switching companies or retiring for a while when he feels like he needs a refresh or a character update or something like that. So I think we've talked about this before, but I think realistically his AEW run is long since done. Really, where he can draw money. Yeah,
it's been done. I mean, and he's been around the business long enough to know that when they're not having ideas for you, and you can have them for yourself, and if they don't act on that, then you're done. You might as just wait till your contract's up, and when his contract's up, he will probably jump back with WWE. Now, with that said, what do you think WWE would do with Jericho?
Maybe just like a 1-year run. I can't remember. Maybe I said this, or maybe someone else said this, and I like the idea. LA Knight, that'd be a good feud. Have LA Knight go over in the end, because I mean he's still getting decent wins here and there, but once again I think he lost to Jey Uso. I can't remember who it was he lost to. No, Bron Breakker on Raw. Like, you can beat him, he can win the occasional one, but I think fans want to see him ascend the ladder a bit more. I think Chris Jericho would be somebody who could get him there.
I would put him with Jericho to start and tell Jericho, talk to him, said, hey, I think me and you got the talent and I got the knowledge, and let's see where we take it. And they get together for 3-4 months, and all of a sudden they do the turn, and Jericho wraps it up by putting him over, and you got a nice little story that runs a year.
I think so as well. Let's go.
I like it. Do you like it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just to clarify then, you are of the opinion that Chris Jericho will migrate back over to WWE because, once again, Tony Khan, he did his... I'm just throwing this one in as well. You know how Tony Khan, if he gets wind that if a wrestler he thinks is going to WWE, he will just take them off television, and you'll never hear from them again. From Mariah May to Rusev to whoever else it might be. Well, Chris Jericho did a Fozzy tour after April. I think the last time he was seen on television was around April time. Did a Fozzy tour, and he's never been brought back to TV. So that's kind of telling me that Tony Khan's wrapping him up.
Yep. Well, but see, Tony, he loses interest in Tony, this is not a shot at you. I'm just saying it's a booking style. These guys spend way, way too much time off TV. So whatever you're paying them, you're just giving them free money to do nothing. Let me ask you this. Is talent obligated by the company to attend TV tapings, even if they're not on?
I think some are, and I think a lot of them aren't as well. Because I know Jack Swagger said that, didn't he? He said some guys have to turn up every week, whether they're booked or not, and just hope that they get on the show. So, yeah. I mean, I think there'll always be some surplus wrestlers or performers. But there's 160-odd people on the roster. I doubt that 160-odd people are flying in every week.
No. I don't think the building, I don't think the dressing rooms could hold 160 people.
No.
I don't think. But anyway, that was what I would think, because you have to have some kind of a blueprint when you bring somebody in, and then you just take the blueprint and flesh it out and see where it takes you. I think Jericho and what's the guy's name again?
Ooh. Oh, LA Knight.
LA Knight. I think they'd be a good team together. And then, they're both like smart asses with each other, especially Knight. And I think they could really build something out of that. Yeah. I'd be interested in both those guys are good. So when you have an idea, give it to those guys and let them. And I think they would have great chemistry together. And I think they could have a good little run out of that. I'd be interested in it.
Hey, just because we're mentioning it as well, I think he worked with LA Knight when he was Eli Drake in Impact. That year you were there and hid in catering the entire time. But have you worked with Eli Drake, LA Knight much in the past over the years?
Yeah, in TNA.
Yeah.
And when I went to TNA, though, it was a whole different story. It was a whole different vibe and everything else. So I don't think there's no way to compare my TNA experience with the one in WWE. It's different chemistry.